We have come to the point where affordable custom keyboards are available left and right, and there are only really two things that you have to consider if you're shopping for such a keyboard: whether or not you like the design and whether or not you can join the group buy while it is still open. In the case of my Keycaps' latest keyboard, the MKC65, it's a bit of both. I think the design is quite nice and the group buy is open right now until 15 February 2024. So, if you're in the market for a 65% keyboard that is also very affordable, keep on watching this review of the MKC65. First up, as usual, let's talk about specs. There are three different mounting styles for this keyboard, either top mounted, plate gasket mounted, or PCB gasket mounted. Besides that, there are also various modules that can be installed on the right side of the keyboard. The one we have here is a knob, and you can even opt for an illuminated MKC logo if that's what you want. On the back of the keyboard, you've got either an aluminium weight or a stainless steel weight like the one we have here. This is the PVD black option, and in my opinion, it looks great with this wine red colorway. Now for the most exciting part of the MKC65, the pricing. For the Malaysian market, Rebuild Keyboards is as usual the Malaysian vendor, and this keyboard starts at only 479 ringgit. That being said, that is for the plateless build, so if you want a plate to go with that, it will increase the price to 555 ringgit, which in my opinion is still pretty darn good. This particular configuration, on the other hand, has a hotswap PCB along with the aforementioned PVD black stainless steel weight, so it does cost quite a bit more money at 701 ringgit. Nonetheless, even at 700 ringgit, I think this is still a very easy, affordable custom keyboard to recommend to everyone. Let's start with the first thing that I like about the MKC65, which is its sheer customizability. Sure, custom keyboards are customizable. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the three different mounting styles for this keyboard. If you want a stiffer typing experience, then top mounted. If you want a softer typing experience, then go with the PCB or plate gasket mounting system. And this really does make it ideal for those who are new to the hobby and they want to explore different mounting styles. I opted for a plate gasket mount for this particular configuration, and with the aluminium plate, it has a nice clacky sound signature, as you can hear. I also opted to not install any of the foam that comes with the keyboard to really accentuate the clickiness of the MKC65. Of course, as with any other custom keyboard, you can make this a talkier board by using the foams and other modifications, but from what I can tell, this is an inherently clacky board, so I just went all in and just make it as clacky as possible to my liking. After all, the custom keyboard hobby is all about preference, and whether you like talky or clacky boards, it doesn't matter. It's your own personal opinion. Beyond its typing feel, based on the different mounting styles as well as clacky sound profile, I also really like the build quality of the MKC65. Despite its affordable price tag, the build quality is really quite good. The anodization feels nice and smooth, and again, the black PVD finish on this stainless steel weight is very nice, even though it's a little bit of a fingerprint magnet. Plus, at this price point, you're getting a full aluminium body, and previously you can only get like polycarbonate keyboards at this price point, so it's great to see that this material is available on even more affordable keyboards now. So far, so good. What about things that I do not like about the MKC65? Well, there are a couple of them, starting with the stabilizers that come with the keyboard. Yes, it is fantastic that my Key Club is giving free stabilizers with the MKC65, but they are just not very good. It reminds me of days when Duroc V2 stabilizers were popular 2 to 3 years ago. Compared to popular stabilizers in the market now, such as TX Stabs and Stabies, the MKC stabilizers require a lot more work to tune. My last qualm with the MKC65 is either a big one or a small one for you, depending on your tolerance for a slightly more challenging build process. Overall, it's a pretty easy keyboard to build until you get to the point where you need to install the ribbon cable. I've never liked dealing with ribbon cables, and the fact that I have to do that with the MKC65 is a bit of a pet peeve for myself. Overall, I think the MKC65 is a very easy keyboard to recommend, especially if you want a 65% keyboard. Not only is it affordable, its feature set and customizability also gives it an edge over its other alternatives at this price point. Plus, the shipping time of this keyboard is also not too bad. It is estimated to start shipping to customers sometime in May 2024. If you're keen to pick up the MKC65, check the link in the description box down below where you can find more information on the MKC65 as well as other international vendors including Rebuild Keyboards, which is the Malaysian vendor for this keyboard. As we always do on this channel, here is a sound test of the MKC65. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and always stay tuned for more good stuff to come here on this channel and nextriff.com.